Elizabeth Olsen joins Julia Roberts in a new thriller movie from the creator of Mr. Robot. The former is best known for her role as Wanda Maximoff's Scarlet Witch in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, appearing in Avengers, Age of Ultron, Captain America, Civil War, Avengers, Infinity War, Avengers, Endgame, and the miniseries WandaVision. Since Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Elizabeth Olsen has been exploring roles outside the superhero franchise, starring in the HBO miniseries Love and Death and the Netflix film His Three Daughters, receiving critical acclaim for both. Roberts, on the other hand, was one of Hollywood's biggest and most bankable stars during the 1990s, receiving Oscar nods for Steel Magnolias and Pretty Woman, the highest-grossing romantic comedy of all time, and winning for Erin Brockovich. Julia Roberts' most recent role was alongside Mahershala Ali and Ethan Hawke in Netflix's apocalyptic thriller Leave the World Behind, written and directed by Mr. Robot creator Sam Esmail, which became the platform's fifth most-watched English-language film. Now, Roberts and Esmail are returning for another thriller which hopes to build an equally star-studded cast around her. Elizabeth Olsen joins Julia Roberts in Sam Esmail's Panic Carefully. The thriller is described as Mr. Robot meets Silence of the Lambs. Elizabeth Olsen joins Julia Roberts in Panic Carefully, a new thriller movie from Sam Esmail. The project was pitched to various studios and streaming platforms earlier this year, with Warner Bros. Ultimately winning a competitive bidding war, largely because of its promise to release the film in theaters. Though plot details are being kept firmly under wraps, Panic Carefully is described as a paranoid thriller reminiscent of Sam Esmail's Mr. Robot and Silence of the Lambs. Now, after securing Julia Roberts earlier this year, Esmail's new movie has added another big name. According to Deadline, Elizabeth Olsen has closed a deal to join Julia Roberts in Panic Carefully, written and directed by Sam Esmail. With plot details under wraps, it's unknown who the two actresses will be playing in the movie. What Panic Carefully means for Elizabeth Olsen. She continues to thrive outside the MCU. Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch in the MCU. In Panic Carefully, a thriller from Mr. Robot creator Sam Esmail, Elizabeth Olsen has added another intriguing project to her upcoming slate. In September, she debuted the sci-fi drama The Assessment at the Toronto Film Festival and, up next, she stars in A24's romantic comedy Eternity alongside Miles Teller and Callum Turner. Considering its comparison to Silence of the Lambs, Elizabeth Olsen's role alongside Julia Roberts in Panic Carefully could align with some of the dark and psychologically complex characters she's recently gravitated toward, such as her portrayal of axe murderer Candy Montgomery in Love and Death.